News out of Tesla overnight. It'll be interesting to see how the market takes this morning. The company reportedly launching a lease program to boost demand for its Model 3 electric vehicle. The website Electric breaking that story, citing an employee sent an email sent to employees. That email reportedly said that employees, it is important that employees would be offered the option to lease in the next 2 weeks, but did not say when consumers could lease. A Tesla representative responded to the report saying no decision on leasing has been made. You can't lease a Tesla, by the way, at the moment yet. And Elon Musk generating some buzz in a podcast interview with Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Invest. She's been a big supporter of the company. He told her that the car maker's full self-driving features will be completed by the end of this year, 2019. And we're going to talk to Cathie Wood, who spent time with Elon Musk just about a week ago when they did that interview at 7 o'clock this morning. But the reason why I was saying it's sort of hard to tell whether investors will take this as a positive or negative. You could take this as a positive in that
leasing or the self-driving.
Well, I was going to go with the leasing first. You could take the positive on the leasing in that it should spur demand, and that would be a good thing. You could take it as a negative, as in maybe they're struggling to actually sell the cars that they actually have on the lot, and so they want to create demand. So what's really happening?
Well, my bigger question was who's going to finance it? Are they going to finance it, or do they have a bank lined up who's going to be doing the financing?
That's a very good question as well.
It'd be weird if they suddenly took on the leasing option themselves, because with everything else, all the other balls that they're already juggling at this point, it seems like it would be a lot to handle.
Though they've always been a sort of all-inclusive operation, sort of like an Apple-like, right? They've never liked to do stuff with anybody else.
And of all the things in the world, the auto lease might be the most difficult to understand in terms of how it works, and they can do all kinds of stuff with it based on residual value and what you got to pay, and is it a good deal, and this is a 2.5-year one, and then but I get 7,500 miles. I mean, I lease for a specific reason, because if you have a nice car and something happens to it, any type of accident for a nice car, that you can't sell it. The resale value, they're worried about the frame being bent or something. So I can always turn it back in, but I'm not sure it's a good deal. But it immediately makes me think with Tesla that you go the lease route.
Well, what do they even do with the cars? At the end of the lease, what do they do with them?
Right.
I mean, they don't have dealers. Like, normally it would be a dealer that would take those cars back. What do you do with them?
Our producer
the question is, can they resell them? Can they continue to extend out the lease?
You heard our producer, Max, says the Model 3 looks like a Mazda. And once he said that, it's like the whole Tesla mystique went for me.
Went for you?
Yeah. Plus, you can't, if it's cold, they don't start. It takes months to get part. I don't know if all this is true. It's hearsay, but it takes a long time to get
This is stuff that's been in the news recently.
Takes a long time.
But if it's self-driving by the end of 2019,
do you want it to be You like self-driving. I don't want. I mean, I'd be strapped in. I'd be strapped in with white knuckles if a car. It was like, where are you taking me? Don't hit that thing.
I assume that's a. I don't want to say an outlandish prediction, but his predictions have been ahead of where they've been.
They're not going to be legally allowed to do this. They're not going to get jurisdiction for it. My bigger concern with that was, every time there's been an accident, people say, oh, it's because people were using the auto drive function the way they're not supposed to and not paying attention. When you have the founder coming out and saying by the end of the year it's all going to be ready, you're going to have more people that are allowing that car to drive the way it's not supposed to.
You buy your car?
Legally.
You buy yours?
Yeah,
I'm a leaser.
I'm not worried about my
But I'm a leaser for a different reason, because I'm a believer, maybe I shouldn't be, that every year. No, because that every year the technology and the safety and all of the things get better, and I figure every 3 years.
That's valid.
I'd prefer to just pick up
safety features.
I identify with that, and a lot of times they come back to you and say, and that's the same old thing, that they want to get their sales numbers done or whatever, and you can get out early, and I get a different color a lot of times, which is fun every 2 or 3 years.